Ticci-Toby had added yet another victim to his long list of murders. It was Lisa, a 16-year-old girl, daughter of a police sergeant. And the day she was killed, her father swore to avenge the death of her daughter and catch the killer. Then, after 7 arduous months of searching, he found him. Sergeant Jones had Ticci-Toby in front of him, the same murderer who took his daughter's life. He caught him in the forest with the help of his partner, Officer Williams. And once they handcuffed the killer, they took him to an abandoned factory where they tied him up to a chair. Jones seemed to have lost his mind. He fiercely started punching Ticci, and with each blow, spurts of blood would come out of the killer's mouth. However, he didn't cry and didn't implore for mercy. He could only laugh. And that made Sergeant Jones even more furious. "Come on, Jones, leave him. You're gonna kill him. You're going to become a murderer just like him. Let's take him to the station so he can be imprisoned and then judged before the law," yelled Williams. However, Jones wanted Ticci-Toby dead, just like his daughter was now. He managed to catch the murderer of his daughter, and he had him at his feet, tied to a chair. He looked around and saw a few drums of gasoline. His eyes were burning with fury as he went to grab them. But then, predicting what his partner was about to do, Williams tackled Jones to stop him. "Jones, you have to stop. This is not what we should do." However, the sergeant pushed his partner away, throwing him into the floor. "No, you have to understand. Leaving this bastard behind bars is just as good as leaving him free. He has to pay for what he has done," Jones screamed to his partner. And so, Jones emptied an entire drum of gasoline on Ticci and then looked for a lighter in his pockets. However, Williams suddenly tackled him again, throwing him into the floor where they both ended up fighting. Meanwhile, Ticci-Toby laughed exaggeratedly while watching the policemen fight. The murderer was laughing louder and louder, his laughter resonating with the echo of the abandoned factory. And his insane laughter made Sergeant Jones more and more furious. Jones managed to kick Williams away and pointed his gun at Ticci. "You think this is funny? You think killing my daughter was funny, you damn bastard?" But suddenly, someone shot at the sergeant's hand, mutilating it. Jones looked behind him and trembled when he saw a beautiful woman with a gun in her hand. The young woman reloaded her weapon and shot Jones in his foot. The sergeant screamed in agony, and as he squirmed on the floor, a puddle of blood started to form around him. "Who hurt you?" tenderly asked the woman to Ticci-Toby. With his head, Ticci pointed to where Jones was. And in that instant, the young woman grabbed the other drum of gasoline and emptied it on top of the sergeant. She then took the lighter that was on the floor and set Jones on fire. The young woman then untied Ticci and took him in her arms, passing by William's side. Did they just spare him? And who was that? Ticci-Toby's girlfriend? The officer, injured, slowly crawled as he tried to leave that old factory. Meanwhile, his partner burned in flames, desperately crying the name of his daughter's murderer. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life horror videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode.